Welcome back to Auto Insight, the place where cars aren't just reviewed, they're felt, imagined, and experienced long before they ever reach your driveway. If you appreciate smart design, real-world practicality, and future-ready vehicles explained without the fluff, you're exactly where you belong. Today, we're turning our attention to a compact SUV that refuses to age out of relevance. The Mazda CX-5 has always occupied a space of its own. It's never tried to outshout its rivals, never chased trends just for attention, and yet, it continues to draw people in. As we look ahead to the 2026 Mazda CX-5, the real question is if it will change, but how Mazda plans to evolve it without losing the character that made it special in the first place. On the outside, the 2026 CX-5 is expected to stay true to Mazda's philosophy of elegance through simplicity. Rather than relying on sharp edges or exaggerated styling, Mazda lets light and proportion do the work. Subtle body creases, a confident stance, and balanced proportions create an SUV that feels refined rather than bulky, one that looks just as good pulling up to a city curb as it does parked in your driveway, parked outside a cafe, or cruising effortlessly down the highway. The CX-5 looks right at home. Rather than a dramatic personality shift, expect thoughtful refinements. Because when something already works, Mazda believes in polishing the details, not rewriting the story. Step inside. And this is where the CX-5 has always quietly exceeded expectations. Mazda doesn't chase trends for the sake of attention. Instead, the focus is on how the cabin feels during everyday driving. The 2026 model is expected to carry that philosophy forward with higher quality materials, tighter build precision, and a layout that feels more driver-focused than what you'll find in most compact SUVs. You can expect soft touch surfaces exactly where your hands naturally rest, seats designed for long-distance comfort rather than short test drives, and a cabin atmosphere that feels calm and intentional instead of busy and cluttered. Technology should follow the same mindset: smarter, not louder. Mazda has never been about overwhelming screens or flashy gimmicks. Look for a more refined infotainment system with quicker response times, improved smartphone integration, and intuitive controls that don't demand your attention away from the road. Digital displays may be sharper and more customizable, but they'll remain purposeful. This is technology designed to work with the driver, not compete for attention. Under the hood, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 is expected to continue Mazda's commitment to efficiency without sacrificing the joy of driving. Rather than chasing every new trend, Mazda prefers to refine what already works. Mild hybrid assistance could play a larger role moving forward, not just to improve fuel economy, but to deliver smoother power, quieter operation, and an overall more refined driving experience. And then there's the driving itself, because this is where the CX-5 truly separates from the pack. Even after all these years, it remains one of the most engaging compact SUVs on the road. Steering that feels genuinely connected, suspension tuning that strikes the right balance between comfort and control, and a chassis that never feels numb or disconnected. The 2026 version is expected to build on that reputation, making every drive feel a little more deliberate, a little more rewarding, whether you're navigating city streets or stretching its legs on an open road. Everyday commutes should feel just a little more enjoyable than they have any right to be. And that's exactly the kind of experience the CX-5 aims to deliver. Safety has always been a priority for Mazda, and the upcoming CX-5 is expected to continue that focus with expanded driver assistance features. Look for improvements in adaptive cruise control behavior, lane support systems that feel more natural, and enhanced collision detection technology. The goal isn't to replace the driver, but to support them, quietly and confidently in the background. What truly makes the *** 2026 Mazda CX-5 special isn't any single headline feature. It's how everything works together. This is an SUV for drivers who don't want to feel like they're making a compromise. It's practical, yes, but also refined, engaging, and thoughtfully designed. It's made for people who value craftsmanship over flash, balance over excess, and intention over trends. In a segment crowded with vehicles trying to be everything at once, the CX-5 remains confidently itself. And that may be its greatest strength heading into 2026, while others chase bigger screens, louder gimmicks, and more aggressive styling. Mazda continues to focus on how a vehicle should feel to live with every single day. So if you're someone who values quiet confidence, meaningful design, and a driving experience that never feels forced confidence over loud trends, driving enjoyment over spec sheet bragging, and timeless design over temporary hype, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 is absolutely one to keep on your radar. And that's today's deep dive. If you enjoy thoughtful, no-noise car content like this, be sure to support the channel by liking the video, sharing it with fellow car enthusiasts, and subscribing for more future-focused automotive stories. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would the CX-5 be your next SUV, or is something else at the top of your wish list? Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay driven, and we'll see you in the